Actually, as an outsider, you don't play a lot of Legacy nowadays. So I guess, I mean, you have played a lot of Legacy in the past, but it's very different from how it used to be. What's your impression of those bans? Just short answer while you built the deck.
I mean, yeah, Adventure is a very clear ban. I am uncertain on the expressive iteration ban, but I respect what the attempt is. I think that has like, I don't know, this is like 10 years now of the card Delver like
Yeah.
setting the stage for what was coming, where like, I mean, we talk we were going through like the tournament histories, and we talked a lot about Zoo, and we played Domain Zoo the last time I was on. And I think that like Delver was the turning point for like creatures in Magic, and just like this idea that there was so much less of a cap on the individual quality of a creature, at which point the idea of just like, here are all the good cards and the good creatures was like a reliable thing and not something that just happened every so often. I'm a little quiet. That may be on my side. Maybe not. But yeah, it's like... Here, let me see if I can fix that. But like, Nope, I am max input volume. That's on a Jarvis side.
Well, let me...
Laptop micy. Let me see if I can fix that. I thought I set up a good mic, but I will get a different one real fast.
I'm checking his input. It looks fine. Alright, well, while all that happens, we'll build the deck. Yeah, Arena Rector. It's kind of funny. Well, when Ari comes back, I'll tell the story.
You can tell now. I'm literally just setting up a microphone.
So the story was, do you remember that someone sent me an Arena Rector deck list before Pro Tour 25, and we looked at it?
I do recall something about that.
So it was actually
a mic angle too.
Yeah, it was PVDH on Twitter, and he was like, "Yeah, we have this sick Arena Rector Esper control deck that had like Ugin the Spirit Dragon in it." Which, of course, you're going to have Ugin the Spirit Dragon in it because that card is like obscenely powerful for 4 mana.
Yes.
But I didn't go that route. In fact, played something close to what I was just playing right now. Rakdos Reanimator. Clearly a reasonable choice. Although I think if I could do that Pro Tour over, I would have played Sukinek's Grixis Delver deck. It just looks. It looks very DRS, good.
Right?
No, the trick to this Pro Tour was DRS was banned before it.
Oh, right. I did not really pay attention to the other formats. I was on the right turn.
I'll give you a hint. If they let me play Grixis Delver with DRS, I would have played it. Like, I think it was just the best deck by so much and suited my play style with that. I would have done it. And we probably would have done better. However, Sukinek played Grixis Delver without DRS, and he still did very, very, very well.
Yeah, they came in 5th, like top.
Yeah, I think so. I watched a bunch of.
Was that him, Nagro playing?
Bridgevine. Yeah.
No, they did not top 4. They were just outside.
Yeah, I think
top 4 was Carvalho. It was Marcio Carvalho's team. It was Raptors' team. It was Alan Wu's team, and I forget who the last. Was Ben S on it? Ben S was on a different, or was Ben S on Raptors' team? Yeah, Gargadon Bridgevine.
It was Ben S, Ifro, and their third, right? Dave Williams? I don't remember. It's so long ago. It's like a different era.
Legit, almost 5 years. You believe that, Jarvis?
Yeah, we were hanging out in Minneapolis. I don't.
Dennis was Raptors' team. It was
okay.
Oh, that was after day 1. It was Christophe Gregoire, Branko Niernik, and Thomas Vanderpelt.
Oh, I do not remember that team because I think they didn't get a lot of hype after that tournament. Really. Whereas like Alan's team got a ton of hype.
Because they won?
Yeah. Yes. Also, Greg Orange played the most Greg Orange deck, which is
that was the Pro Tour, right?
Yeah, it's just I don't know. Greg Orange I think Greg's very good at playing his type of deck, and if his type of deck is not good, I don't know what he does. Like, it's kind of a mystery to me.
Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of people have that MO of they have their deck and then they roll with it.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Arena Rector, sick card. I actually pegged this card as being one of the better ones from Battle Bond back when I had to write. What was it, like one article per quarter for each of us? I think that was like the
I think
MO.
so. That sounds right. I don't even know
I
what cards are in Battle Bond. I'm not gonna lie. Besides the partner.
Spellseeker's the other big one.
Oh, that was a good.
Yeah, I love Spellseeker. It's a sweet card. Like, I don't know how good it is, but I do think it's a sweet card.
It also featured the Kenris. Oh wow, yeah. What is going on in this? Oh, I see. This is when they put True Name Nemesis into a draft set.
They've done that a few times. It's never very pleasant for anyone.
It wasn't even the best card last time.
Wait, is this the one that I'm supposed to play? I think it is, but it was originally from. Yes.
It's Conflux on the right. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is the same card from whatever fucking set this is. I don't know.
It's Magic Online. That's actually what the set says.
I see. All right. So new Kaya's in the set, which is funny because this card is, I think, not very good in draft because it costs 7. That's not what that format's about.
I have defeated that card a lot. I had it in my deck and went 1-1 when casting it once, and then I sort of stopped drafting this format.
I'm basically done with it too. What card am I missing? I'm missing a 3 of. Is it a land? No, they're. Wait, actually. Oh, it's 1 scrub land and 2 basics. That's what it is. Right. It actually is a 23 land deck, which sort of makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, you do have to cast cards that cost 4.
Yeah, there's no Oath of Nissa to bail you out on this Nicol Bolas like there is in green. No, I was just thinking about that. It made me laugh.
Is the Ugin in your deck?
Right. I was missing the basic and I was missing the Ugin. That's what happened. So it's actually a 22 land deck. Just cast Nicol Bolas with double Petal. That's true. We can theoretically cast this.
At 22, you cut the Mox Diamonds for 2 more Dark Rituals.
Yeah. No, it's Ugin. Ugin's the last card.
I'm just double checking, Jarvis. I got the list open. I just want to, make sure that we don't mess this up for the fine viewers at home. Or
this is
wherever you're viewing from.
How do you feel about Gaia's Blessing? Because it's very clear what it's for.
Is it for Grindstone?
Yes. What else could it be for? Like, it's just so.
They banned some cards. People don't really know what's going on.
It's just, it is. Yeah, I mean, like, the funny thing is, Painter is actually a pretty good deck, but I think that's more of a function of Urza Saga, obviously.
I mean, yes, that's a very good card.
Alright, Chalice of the Void, Plague Engineer. By the way, Reanimated Mirrors, they still suck. Like...
Totally believe that.
Yeah, I think it even got worse because of Dothy Voidwalker in the post-board games. It's just, like, deeply unpleasant now.
Yeah, it's just, like, the most absurd Leyline of the Void ever.
Do you think we should play Gaia's Blessing or Emrakul?
I think you're more likely to cycle the Gaia's Blessing than Emrakul.
So the counterpoint is Emrakul, if it's in your opener for a Sneak and Show, is very good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. That's fair, I guess, but
I don't know. It's kind of a wash, I think, mostly. The reason Lands plays Emrakul Aeon's Torn is there are 2 gambles in my list still. So Emrakul does double duty versus Painter and Sneak and Show. Because that matchup sort of sucks.
That's true. And also, like, if you gamble and whiff, it goes back to your... I guess you would never want that. Never mind.
No, you kind of just do it and hope it works out, and you accept your like 14% fail rate, which is like obviously pretty high. That's not zero.
Yeah, 14%'s a lot.
I mean, it's like 1 out of 7. Like when you cast in your opener, and you're like, whatever, we just accept this shit.
Yep.
All right. So actually, what attracted you about this deck in terms of like looking at it? I mean, I sent it to you, I think. Oh shit.
I've been talking to Danny a lot about various initiative lists, and then just immediately seeing Arena Rector, I was like, I would like to play with Arena Rector.
Oh god.
Why not
Please.
Kozilek? This deck actually might get into castable Kozilek range, but
Right.
I think that's like less like I think boarding in Kozilek against Painter and casting it is actually fairly unlikely. The list these days are Blood Moon decks, right? I guess the blue one is. I think you might actually get cut off of casting stuff. But I think against Sneak, when you get showed, I think the Emrakul is like noticeably better. Like there's a decent chance like they could potentially have the number of permanents they need, like survive the Annihilator hit on Kozilek, but like, you're never gonna have 6 for Emrakul.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think the hard casting stuff, actually, with Phyrexian Tower and Dark Ritual, is not that unreasonable, I suppose. But I don't know. I don't think about it very much.
A meme. That's what we're here to find out tonight. I believe. What I described this when asked why I wanted to play this deck was, if the deck is good, it's good content. But if the deck is bad, it's great content.
Is it better or worse than playing against Sneak and Show as Reanimator and having there be like 18 mana worth of creatures out and play by turn 2?
That was a pretty good game, I'm not gonna lie.
It was very funny because I knew I was going to like slaughter my opponent as well.
Oh, yeah. Wait. I mean, historically, the Show and Tell deck has not beaten Reanimator like ever.
Do you remember at that Pro Tour, I turn 1 Chancellor versus Jonomizer, and then he killed me on like turn 4 with bullshit. As Sneak and Show.
I do not recall this.
Well, so what happened was I revealed Chancellor and reanimated it. He went Ancient Tomb, play Lotus Petal, and then he played Arcane Artisan off of another land. Then he activated it, and then there was an Emrakul in play, and I was fucking dead.
Oh yes, I do recall you getting Arcane Artisan.
And I was very, very sad because like that was like not very likely. Also,
good, yeah.
Yeah. Also, Card Hoarder didn't have them, so I just have to go get them. It's not a big deal.
Arena Rectors. Oh no, Jarvis. I'm eating into your million.
It's okay. I will probably play an Arena Rector deck at some other point as well. It's not a big deal. Arcane Artisan was also a Battle Bond card. That's right.
Yep.
We actually had JPA in our testing forums. He obviously played Sneak and Show, and it was probably correct for him to do so.
I was not part of those testing forums.
No, well, right, we separated. That's why.
Yep. Exactly. I specifically, I think we separated for the intent of like just not filling my brain with nonsense.
You get too easily distracted, I think. Like when you see something shiny, you would just want to do it.
No, I think it was more just like we left it up to the modern players to know modern and not like get legacy player advice.
That's fair.
Except for the part where you played outcome. Yeah, that doesn't sound good in any format.
Wait, PO... you played standard PO? That deck was heinous. Like, I'm not even joking. I think it was extremely bad.
Yeah, that format was... That was the format where people discovered the Nexus deck, right?
Yes. I actually went back and watched that Pro Tour. Ifro bought an entire foil deck so he didn't have to proxy his fucking thing, right? Or maybe that was... that was Dave Williams.
Dave Williams, yes.
Ifro had the mountain... Ifro had the mountain nexuses, I think. Like, the fucking basic mountain nexus, which is, like, completely nonsensical that this has to be a thing, but...
I crushed everything except the best deck, and then everyone showed up with the best deck.
That's how... That was, like, probably very predictable, honestly.
I think that Pro Tour lent itself to that happening too. I think that like these high stakes multi-format team events lead themselves to people just like, I don't know. The testing is a little less deep, and testing is a little less deep because there's less people in each format. There's less people willing to branch out, and like, I don't know, it feels like you are letting down your teammates if you don't play a very good deck. So a lot of people just default to something really good.
Which is a fun way to do it.
Should I set up a prediction?
I just did, yeah.
You just set up a prediction, Jarvis?
I did.
What was the prediction? Record in league.
Yeah.
I would like to predict. Am I allowed to predict?
Yeah. The only people who can't predict are the people who set the outcome. So basically, it tells you once you bet, you're not allowed to like choose the outcome. Which is fine.
Well, I'm just gonna leave that up to you, Jarvis.
You know, GoatBots is incrementing the price of it by 1 ticket every time I buy it. It's very annoying. No bot has all 4. So I feel like I'm being slightly... I'm getting scammed.
Wait, is that card just a bunch?
Yeah. Well, it's okay. I opened a random, like, Commander 19 card in one of the chests and it was randomly 38 tickets, so it's like, whatever.
I see.
I had it was Marcy. Like, Marcy's Twin Claws Marcy? Marisi, that's the name of it.
That is this. The Magic Online economy remains a mystery.
Well, at least it's not a black hole.
That's true. Marisi, Breaker of the Coil. Your opponents can't cast spells during combat.
Oh, so it's just
what?
So it's just Grand Abolisher, but only combat?
This card was 70 tickets until last week, too.
Yeah,
when they added it to chess.
Yeah. I mean, I think it just plummeted, but I should probably... I actually should probably just sell it right now. Give me 1 second. Because you never know. So... Alright. Oh, I think we have the deck.
This set has some bangers.
I've never seen Marisi until I opened it in the chest. Like,
yeah,
I literally...
believe that's card.
Is it real or fake? Who can say?
Of Oblivion. 2 mana, tap, draw card, activate only if you created a token this turn.
Oh god.
8 tap, sacrifice, make a 10 mana or 10/10 Eldrazi.
What? What card is this?
It's just a card from the same set that's 6 tickets.
What?
And I constitute this as financial advice. Unfortunately, nothing on Magic Online is actual dollars, therefore nothing is financial.
Oh, it's down to 14 tickets? Okay, I guess people are opening chests.
Are you selling to GoBots?
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah. Could be
fine.
One Arena Rector.
Yeah, but it is one. It was the first Arena Rector. The other ones are more expensive than that. Alright, I think we have all of the cards. Oh, I need to... Wait, did I update the deck? Did I export the deck? People would...
I thought you added to wishlist to do that.
Yeah, but... No, it was... So, there's actually a few ways you can export decks. If you export as .deck to card holder, it preserves the edition. If you export as text, it just tries to grab the most modern version. I assume there's just...
The price on chest. I should open all my chests.
How many do you have?
6. I don't know. I have some number.
6? What happened?
Selling them.
Oh, I see.
I sold mine.
Because you're a responsible human? Question mark? I don't know.
I was opening them recently because I played a lot of bad decks for a while.
And, so you had to restock the...
Yeah, well, I opened a Fable in like my second one. So...
Right. Well, one person is close to open all, and I believe it is one Azax.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know what Azax's plan is. I don't know if he's just sitting on it,
it's just to make it open all. He's, one day you're just gonna click over to your other products while like browsing, and then he's just gonna click open all, and then it'll be done.
Right.
You'll just be.
Why is Ari on stream in the chat? Well, one of them is a good twin, and the other one's the evil twin. Now, who is who? I'll let you decide, John. That's your decision.
I have a problem where I want to bet on this, but I also don't want to influence our record in the later rounds.
Well, I'm just gonna try to win, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I'm not gonna Pete Rose. I'm sorry.
They trade being the evil twin right now. Why therapy?
It's like one brain cell, but it's evil.
Why therapy over village rights? Because I don't think you actually want to draw your.
Is a hell of a magic card.
Yeah, Cabal Therapy is much better, I think. Like just generally speaking. Well, there's Arena Rector in our deck.
Therapy was invalidated by fire. I don't think so. I think I can name many cards that are good. Just put them in the graveyard. No. Insider trading is much different than inside baseball. Very different.
Oh, Sten says Evil Twin was
actually, that's
open,
a lie. Sorry,
open.
Magic Online isn't financed. However, Twitch, I believe that the Twitch channel point gambling is in fact governed by gambling laws and not.
It is. It is. So it made me laugh so much. Yeah. All right. We got a match.
Jarvis challenged. No, I challenged Jarvis to win. Ooh, okay.
I guess this is play. I guess this is a keep because you just ambush their fetch land, right?
Exactly.
We're not main phasing it, obviously, because if they have like a basic, they would probably leave with that. I guess the question is what. I guess I play Scrubland Go, or I guess Scrubland Petal Go.
So if you Scrubland, that's probably. Why would you not play Cavern Petal Go so you can play the Oppo with Cavern Map? That's probably stupid. I don't know.
Actually, I think I am going to do that. And if they waste the Cavern, I don't really care.
That's fine too.
Name humans look innocent. Ah, this is a strategy I'm familiar with. Oh, gosh. Oh,
this is bad for us.
It might be bad for us. It depends exactly on how their deck is structured.
I can imagine a lot of ways it would be structured that are bad.
Do I want to do this now? Probably not. Okay.
What are they putting in? Oh, whoa, okay. Yeah, I would just try to attack them.
Yep.
I guess the argument against doing this is if you draw a Rector, it would be better to do that next turn, but I don't want to. I don't know.
So this is the 8 mulch deck. So there's like 4 Winding Way, 4 mulch.
Wait, what are they doing? What are they paying? Oh, Blaststone.
It's Blaststone. It's alternate art Blaststone, which is why you didn't. Well, I guess it's Brothers War Blaststone.
Yeah. I knew what it was.
So their best draw is probably Mulch or Winding Way.
Well, don't play the Scrubland. You want to play the other Cavern, and also name Human. You want to expose the lands that they don't want to wasteland, right?
Sure, I guess it's fine. Yeah. Card Mana Bond. Yeah, Mana Bond's an obscure one. Right. They drew Breeding Pool. You love to see it. So they're Simic 8 Mulch. And
those are all words that are legal in the format.
Alright, so I guess if I draw Seasoned Dungeoneer, I would happily sacrifice my Oppo Agent to go play a Dungeoneer. Okay, well.
I think so.
Sadly, that was not what happened.
You are supposed to. You're supposed to play Tower here, though.
Yeah. I think we're probably going to lose unless we draw something.
Yeah, I mean, yes, they had Mana Bond and a bunch of lands and then did things. Oh.
No, they're just...
What did they draw?
Well, oh, it's not a land.
Yeah. Now we get to play the puzzle game.
It's probably crop rotation.
We'll attack and make them pop their blast zone.
Yeah. I think it has to be crop rotation because
they could just like hold an exploration, but
like why would you?
Therapy.
Yeah. I'm gonna name crop rotation if they let it resolve. Obviously, if they just cast their crop rotation.
None of the other cards they could have drawn are relevant.
Right. Okay, what the fuck is that art?
I remember was that something recent?
Yeah.
I feel like we're printing that card a lot.
It used to be $1 million is why.
Oh yeah, this deck is top 8 a challenge, and the player who has been like top 8ing a bunch of challenges in other formats with various white decks. So like they have made a name for themselves for playing random decks like this, and therefore that's what's happening.
Oh wait, this person I think understands the fact that I could very easily have another 3-drop, so they're just going to take a bunch of damage to try to lock me out of playing 3-drops.
That's totally fine. We don't actually have those in our. That's a lie. We have.
So
we should.
The other reason for them to do that is if they draw a uniquely named land.
Yeah, play the Scrubland, right?
Yeah. We're flooding out pretty hard though.
Yeah, our 22 land deck is drawn as more lands than our opponent has actually.
Uh-oh.
We're dead. Oh no, we're not. It's Crop Road. That's okay. Notably, right now we do have enough mana to go Imp Recruiter, Arena Rector, sack it this turn.
Right, because 3. Wait. Oh, you want to sack Oppo Agent?
Or no, yeah.
Oh shit! It's Ari. Do you know? I think our opponent was about to cast Crop Rotation into Oppo Agent.
Oop.
But then they didn't do it. So.
I like that.
That's it.
That's not good. I would attack for 3. We're in a bit of trouble here.
I feel like if we had drawn like almost anything, we would have been fine this game.
We're still okay.
Are we?
They're actually mana screwed. They're not flooding. They're mana screwed. They're just drawing 8 million freaking explorations.
Probably this one.
I don't even know what creature. Is it all humans?
I think so. That it was designed because it has Paulo, it has Peacekeeper, it has the Dungeoneer is a human as well. Do they have Saga to get? Usually,
vaguely Seattle. This is the Tacoma GP that was GP Seattle, similar to the New York GP that were GP Secaucus. We're gonna get crop roaded. What are they even getting? They just don't have cards.
They might be doing this because they might be doing this because they just drew Loam, in which case they should get a green source.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay. Elizabeth.
I accept. The only difference between Seattle and Tacoma is the smell. Which one smells better? I genuinely don't know the answer.
I would guess Seattle, but I also don't know the answer as well.
You say that, but between New York and Secaucus, it might be close. Oh, another Boseiju.
That was correct.
Okay,
they drew.
That's a problem.
Yeah, that's 2 zombies. I guess they can leave up Boseiju if they want. Notably, Ugin does defeat this board because it can just 0 Ugin every turn.
I would just plus Ugin and target them. I would not draw another Bone Shards, Jarvis. That's not part of the plan.
We'll never get to Cosmic, man. I've been proven wrong, clearly.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Oh, paper mills. Yes, that's the same problem in Jersey. You cross the border coming from Boston. We hit the paper mills.
Oh, Adam is here to shit talk us.
Jarvis, your deck. Hey, Adam, did you hear my description? I said if Jarvis wins, this is good content, but if it's bad, it's great content.
I see.
Mentioning the idea of no good senses makes me now think about what the tactile sensation of a paper mill is, and I don't want to involve myself with that.
Well, Adam, you missed me like finishing a Reanimator League in like how long did it actually take? I guess 1 hour 40 minutes.
Yeah, if Jarvis 4 won that and 1-4 this, it's just break even.
Yeah, it's just break even. Are you secretly bet on the 1-4? Perhaps.
I told you I'm not Pete Rose. I don't bet on things I'm involved in.
Yeah, also yes. That's it. Alright. Are we gonna draw something good at some point? I think most things are not good enough anymore.
What do you mean? We could just draw Ugin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I guess we could. How about Scrubland?
No, that's Jarvis. I asked for Ugin. Kaya isn't even good enough. That's not good.
I don't know what Kaya does. So
it's +2 to drain +2 to drain 3, 0, you draw 2 and your opponent scries 1. -3, exile a creature, and then you make a 1/1 spirit flying copy of it. And it's a 6 loyalty to start and hex.
My opponent
Sticking my hand into a melted tree, bad.
Opponent gave up a few zombies because if you just play the stage and copy field, then trigger mana bond, you get more zombies. But we are also dead.
That sounds fine. I actually think that they are almost right to not do.
Why is that?
I don't know. They just might want something different. Okay, so what do we got? On the play, we probably want Chalice because Chalice 1 on the play is pretty good.
Yep. I'm gonna take these bone shards out of my deck.
Yeah, bone shards bad.
I think this card is actually not very good, and I'm kind of into Lauren.
I think Nicol Bolas is bad, right? Like it's +3, like destroy target. Like it's +3 destroy a land, I guess, but that doesn't seem very.
No,
good.
it kills mana bond or exploration.
Or like a Mazavith, I guess.
Do we want this? Question mark. I don't know.
One of your planeswalkers is bad.
I think I'll take out Kaya then instead of Nicol Bolas.
I think Elite Spellbinder is probably not. I guess in Spellbind alone, that doesn't even seem that exciting.
Well, do we want Lauren? Do you think?
That seems like it's too slow unless you think there's an artifact or enchantment they would have that is not one of their primary ones.
I'm going to explain this to everyone because it's not, I guess, particularly obvious. I think siding in Leylon versus them is actually not that good, like, personally. Which sounds, like, kind of crazy, but then you realize that the way their deck is structured, there's only actually 4 loams and nothing else, and they don't have a way to tutor the loam, so I'm not actually going to do that.
So the reason to bring in a Loran would be trimming a Spellbinder for it because you think that you drawing a card is better than them drawing a card.
Like, I think it is, actually.
Okay.
Because I think
I don't know if I'd want to, but it's fine. Spellbinder flying over zombies might be relevant.
So Chalice 1 on turn 1, then we reevaluate from there.
How are we chalicing 1 on turn 1? Do we want to do it off Plains Petal?
To protect our Ancient Tomb and Wasteland, I guess is the question. The problem I have with that is... I guess
you would just get Wastelanded later anyways, and you're just throwing away a mana, so yeah, let's
so not do that. The other problem is I want to play Dungeoneer on turn 2, because I think that's...
You're right. Yeah, you just win if that happens. Yep, easy.
Is this Reanimator? No. Oh, shoot. I do need update. Sorry. Let me update that name. Sorry about that. Kill them deader.
Jarvis, this is... I mean, we could put a Reanimate in this deck if we wanted. We probably don't, but we could. I've put Reanimate in a lot of Stranger Legacy decks before. Usually things with Burning Wish and then like a Lotus Petal to cast it. Look, sometimes you gotta beat Reanimator with your Burning Wish Omni deck.
Tragic. I can draw any like mana source though. Well, not that one.
That's not a good one. I mean, it's a good one if you draw a black source.
No, it's not.
Assume and live dangerously. What? It's our way to sack Academy Rector.
Yeah, that's the only thing it does.
I don't understand the problem.
Maybe we'll draw Ancient Tomb.
Whenever I'm getting paid for my pod, it's not enough. Good news is, I don't know, we keep making it. That's what I gotta say. I have not been playing a lot of MH1, sadly. I don't know why. I like that format a lot, but like I just haven't. I've tricked myself into drafting some Strixhaven, which I think is fun for like exactly 3 to 5 drafts, which was the problem with the set when it came out. Very fun for those drafts. So,
Winding Way.
okay. What do we flip?
They named
A
land
Ghost
and they
Quarter?
hit a Ghost Quarter and a Wooded Foothills. Okay, I'm playing Dungeoneer. Unfortunately, I don't have another basic to go get, but I think it's still correct to play it.
There's only 2 basics in the deck?
Yeah. You only have 4
What's
Marsh
wrong?
Flats.
What is wrong with Strixhaven? The specific issues are that I think that a lot of the archetypes are fairly static draft to draft. I don't really find a difference between most of the Simic and... I mean, there are differences, but they're just, like, not enough to appreciate. Like, all the Simic is it in Orzhov decks, or even, like, Lorehold decks, too. But, like, also, in Best of 3, the gameplay is very repetitive. But I think that the patterns that they generated are very fun and novel. That's kind of my... that was kind of my experience, was, like, I really appreciated what they did with all the cards. I just didn't want to keep playing them.
So I think forging onto this doesn't do very much versus Maze of Ith. So I'm just going to go to Lost Well. Plus I get an Explore off of that.
What does that even mean?
Okay, Lost Well is Scry 2.
Okay,
Forge is put 2+1/+1 counters. I forgot you didn't actually... Those are the only 2 options this turn.
Right, but I'm debating whether a 4/1 skeleton in 2 turns is better than lose 5, draw a card. Like, that's really the problem.
You can go back to draw a card if you want.
I'd rather have the treasure token. If you go Lost Well, you want to go Lost Well stash Catacomb.
Yeah, this is the path I think is better versus what they have.
Fair.
Yeah.
This is our upkeep.
Yes, that's initiative triggers when it comes into play and on your upkeep and when you get it back.
Not like a Saga, which is when it comes into play and on your main phase. Have I been keeping up with sorting I have not been sorting them. Mostly because I don't know. I think there was a long stretch where the draft formats were not very good. Like from Zendikar Rising to Dominaria United. Dominaria United was fine. But I think that many of the draft formats in like the last couple of years have been like a significant downturn. I haven't really been interested in sorting them because they just haven't really been that good. I thought Strixhaven was fine. Vow was passable while it was around. All Time was obviously great, and Brothers War was also great, and Dominaria United was like fine, but like everything else has been underwhelming.
By the way, I planned it out. I'm playing Therapy next turn because the plan is to play Arena Rector off the treasure next turn.
Nice. I hope they wasteland your Marsh Flats and you're not allowed to do it.
What? I'm allowed to crack it.
That's fair. I specifically did not enjoy that part of Neo because it felt like everything I did was just supposed to be a 2-for-1, and anytime I didn't play a 2-for-1, it was bad. Like there's a point of too many 2.
Okay.
That was my problem with it.
Alright, CCR turned up Ari a bit. Is it good? Or is...
Am I good? Yes, I did not really force a lot of red. So that would be it. Big... Okay, so they got a Field, a Depths, why the original Ravnica has a lot of issues, but I agree that is one of them. The Ogre Savant Vidalcan Dismisser gameplay patterns are not the best. That was a Tabernacle?
Do I even care about this? I guess I can... I feel like I should...
I think you do.
Yeah, I think it doesn't do anything. I think I should just let it die. One thing I have to worry about is I think the way we probably lose is stage depths more than anything else. Well, there's also no plows in my deck. There's also only one Caracas, so...
Yeah. I mean, the original Ravnica at the time was revolutionary. But, yeah, I agree. I don't think a lot of the super old sets hold up to what people thought about them.
I agree.
I think OLS would have been... I'd rather draft... Okay, listen. I would describe Phyrexia LV1 as the worst draft format that I would not put on a list of the worst draft formats. It's literally Ixalan. Well, Ixalan was more fun because there were dinosaurs. I enjoyed Shards. I think Shards Conflux is a delight of a format. I think Triple Shards has problems, but like similar to Strixhaven was fun for what it was. And then full block at it. Are we getting? Why don't we just blow up their lands?
Yeah,
Alara Reborn was a mess. I agree.
With Nicol Bolas, right?
Yes, plus your land. LLM holds up. I did not draft a lot of LLM. I drafted a lot of LLL. Yeah, green.
Yeah, I mean, they have another one, but it slows them down.
I mean, that's one less green source. I guess maybe we could... I was thinking if we wanted to KO Wasteland and like put some creatures on the battlefield, but I think the only thing that matters is plussing this forever.
I mean, don't we just keep going
so
through
bad the draft just switched to playing Pioneer? Oh, wow. That is... I don't mind Pioneer, but that's a statement to go from draft to Pioneer.
Right. Okay, good lesson learned. Nicol Bolas is actually much better versus them, I think, if you Chalice on one. The question is, do we still want Chalice in our deck on the draw?
I'm much less excited.
Yeah, but the problem is, what are the alternatives?
Yeah, what do you... You could bring in Hearse and just make one big boy.
Actually, I don't hate that. I don't love the Leyline, but I think Hearse is fine.
Yeah. Do we have a small number of Chalice? I like Loran on the draw to maybe like off their thing on turn.
Sure. I think this is fine, probably.
Yeah, I think Pioneer is... I enjoy Modern right now a lot more, but I can understand the appeal of Pioneer. It's a lot less brutal in terms of what is going on a given turn, and like feels much more Magic-paced.
Do LGSs run cube events? Not most, but it's... I've seen it happen occasionally. So if you draw an Ancient Tomb, this hand's pretty good. I think it's like Reluctant Keep. That's how I would put it.
I think a 6 is probably... I would have said 6 is better, but...
I think it's close. Like, the cutoff for me is that if you draw...
Shuffles per match is your primary format judgment metrics. What? You are not interested... I just want to make sure you're not interested in the Fabled Passage Bring to Light deck before you say...
It's funny because I think that's what Chris played last.
I know.
I see. But did the doggo enjoy the warmer weather today?
They've been very sleepy today.
Okay.
Yes. I actually think that Zam prefers it where it was at, but that is what happens when your dog is part Malamute, and just like existing in the summer sometimes sucks.
I kind of want a therapy for Mulch. Is that crazy?
Yeah, I would. Do you name Mulch or Winding Wake?
Mulch, because it's better art.
Okay. It also might be cheaper because it's less popular. Basing this on my logic of
God. Wait, also, this hand's not keepable. I would have gone to 5 if I were them.
Wait, I was right?
You are, sadly.
They have Crop Rot, Winding Way, Tabernacle, Stage.
If I'm not,
Stage depths.
Okay, well that was their draw. But we are probably going to KO them. Ooh, that's actually kind of good, except I don't want to do that yet.
Why not? Why don't you want to go Plains? Oh, because then they Tabernacle and you have to pay for it?
So, I think a better play is to just Rector up the fucking Nicol
Oh,
Bolas.
sure, yeah, yes. I agree.
Yeah,
yes,
like,
fair.
The only way I'm casting anything on their turn is if they literally cast Crop Rotation into my Oppo Agent, then I probably will do that instead.
Yep.
Like, they're just fucking dead if I just, like, their deck is not capable of getting out of this, yeah. Like, they're actually Ludobs.
You take the draw, right? Because you actually want to draw the basic planes?
Yes. I did not. Probably just...
You want to Cavern on human because you don't care about that land. Like, the Scrubland casts things. They waste you in response to the fetch, pay, float a mana.
No one really tries to do that anymore because it doesn't, like, actually do anything. Do I just get Scrubland?
Why wouldn't you just get planes?
Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter.
And we're naming Crop Rot, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Winding Way's not going to get them out of this.
Oh, yes, that's right.
An exploration. Well, our opponent's not allowed to have lands.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is just Karn Liberated, right?
Karn minuses to kill lands.
Yeah, minuses. But this is a better Karn, but obviously, like, oh my god. All parties involved are having fun. Yes! We showed them who the boss was. It was us when we finally drew spells in the post-board games.
I'm sorry that I've only provided good content and not great content for winning.
Legacy Tron, basically, yes. Yes, I would like to play first.
Nope, this deck's banned. Last seen playing Phyrexian Dreadnought and Scroll of Fate.
I'm going to mowing this hand because I think it's atrocious.
Yeah, it's not great.
Alright, this hand is much better. And we have a very easy card to put on the bottom.
We just go Tomb, Petal, go?
Yeah, that's my plan.
It's, like, not the best against Wasteland, but whatever. Our hand best against
it's fine.
Mox is not in the deck. There's just a lot of Dark Rituals.
Gotta love the literally better than it was a 7/6 because we can put the thing on the bottom.
Oh, sorry, opponent.
UNDEFEATED. I'm going to just get Tropical Island, I think.
Does it go into play?
No, it goes underneath it.
Okay. I don't actually know how this card works.
You can play it.
We would rather cut them off of Sanctuary, like Mystic Sanctuary.
But that's a tapped land, right?
That's fair, I guess. I was thinking about playing it next. But...
Also, their hand is soft to this thing, right? Like, well, I guess they could have played Island, but I'm just going to take Trop. I'm not going to overthink it.
Yeah, I'm just looking at what else is in their deck. Yeah, those are all cards. That's cool.
Notably, there's no Cunning Wish, so that tells you a lot about their deck. Like, they don't have outs to this Oppo Agent.
Do you know what else tells you a lot about their deck? Looking at their deck.
That's true. I suppose looking at it gives you the answer, right?
Oh.
Alright, it's time to go into the dungeon.
You don't get the initiative twice if you before combat, right?
No. But it's a rogue to explore with, right?
Oh yeah, I don't know what this card does.
I do.
Get a swap, right? Because you're
yeah.
casting. Yeah, like I only know enough about what the initiative does. Yeah.
I mean, our
Sharp Eye
opponent,
is so dead.
yeah, I mean, the Hamley Mulligan too was really good versus their hand, I think.
Yeah, reading the deck explains the deck.
They shuffled. So do therapy? Probably therapy now. To name Atraxa or Eureka. Which one would you name?
I would.
Let's see. It's for. I might just forge, right?
Forge puts counters on things, yes?
Yeah. So it'd be you attack for 7, 8, 9. Trap puts them down to 1. So it's forge seems correct to me.
I agree. Yeah, we're just stacking big on one thing in case we want to flashback therapy. I agree.
Also, you can just give it protection from creatures when you attack.
Yeah, I mean, we're attacking with everything.
Yeah, of course.
Still stacking big on the same thing. Oh, we could actually just hit explore on this. I mean, oh, yeah, that doesn't. We're just dead to the next chapter now.
So I just therapy for Atraxa? Or what do you therapy for?
Therapy for. I mean, I would probably name Eureka. Okay. I might even just flashback on Atraxa.
Sure. Alright, they conceded to... Whoa. What the It's freaking out. Okay. I had to pick a name to make it stop freaking out.
Choose a name!
This kills Omniscience if the show and tell thing happens, which I think is not irrelevant. But they also might set that out. This card doesn't do anything, right? Oh, I guess I can put into play off of Eureka. Maybe get lucky. I don't know.
Bone Shards does not do that.
Right. Bone Shards kind of... It's glue, so far, I guess. Yes. Yeah, I guess it's a glue card.
You don't board in Chalice on the play here. On the draw, right? You boarded on...
Yeah.
On the play, they had Ponder... They had Impulse in their deck. Like, I don't know.
I wonder why they have an Impulse.
They had Impulse, right? Like,
yeah, there was like one Impulse in the deck. Alright, what do you want to cut, Ari? Probably... I mean, I think all of the Planeswalkers are actually good to have in your hand versus them, right?
I don't think Ugin's good, right? Like, I don't think Ugin defeats their Eureka for, like, Omni-EurekaTell or whatever.
Well, you can -7, right? Oh, I guess that's not good. Okay,
yeah.
Sure. Probably just submit
Nicol Bolas defeats them, though. Yeah.
Well, Nicol Bolas is just the king. Well, except Nicol Bolas is not the Apex Predator, actually.
Is that Vorklinek's Apex Predator?
No, Garrick, right?
Oh, Garrick, yes. I'm sorry. What's the?
It's Primal Hunger for Vorinclex, right?
The new one, Monstrous Raider. Oh, my bad. I hear Eurekas now, kids. Buy your time machines now, and then buy your Eurekas before they get too expensive.
Do you keep?
Do I keep? Sure. You're therapying naming show and tell?
Well, if I keep, probably, yeah, right?
Yeah.
I guess I'll keep. I don't think this hand's amazing, but...
It's like functional disruption. A reasonable game plan.
How many cards have Apex in name? Probably like 10. There's like Apex Altisser.
Apex Altisor? What? Stop naming fake cards, Jarvis.
It has Cascade, right? Oh, the Simic.
No, that's Apex Devastator. It's different.
Okay, sure, whatever.
There's a lot. There are 3 I guess there's a bunch of duplicates because there's like 17 versions of Bracos Apex of Forever.
We missed. Should have named her Eureka.
Name.
Show and tell.
What do they got?
Eureka and a Veil of Summer, so I don't want to therapy them again if possible.
That's fine. I believe in you, Jarvis. I wonder what the best card with Apex in there.
Garrick, Apex Predator.
Oh, there's the entire cycle of Apexes from Ikoria. It might be the, what was the name? Snapdeck. No, Badrock is probably the best one.
Which one was the combo one?
That was Badrock.
Yeah, Goldspan bullshit. Return all of them because that's how Mutate works.
Ramunap Excavator does not count as having Apex in the.
Oh, it probably because the search just checks for the string and it counts as a string like that.
Yes.
By the way, the actual deck I think is the Ari deck in this format is probably Doomsday now.
Maybe I'd have to play with the modern Doomsday decks, like not like. I mean, I think we're legally obligated to play Spellbinder. We can always flip it into something else next turn to Tower.
I think it's going to get forced, but that's fine.
I mean, whatever we play would get forced.
Yeah, I mean, we just have to... Oh, I guess it's not getting forced. Wait, so... I actually didn't take a screenshot. Did, Alice, or, this person's name is A-L-E-S, I don't know how it's pronounced. Did they have Ancient Tomb in their deck? I didn't actually check, which is kind of problematic. I should have checked.
To the VOD.
To the VOD is a valid way of checking, I suppose.
I'm stuck buffering. It's fine. We'll never know.
Okay. So I guess I take Gristlebrand. Because if you Eureka out Omniscience...
They have Brainstorm as their other card?
This says from hand, right? Okay. It's Preordain, Veil of Summer. There's
a Preordain.
They burned a Brainstorm.
Yeah, I was wondering if you're supposed to, like, convert a therapy at some point by taking Veil, but...
I mean, I could just do it now, right? But the problem is I don't actually have...
Yeah, like I said, that doesn't seem very good. I would take Gristle, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just a forced play, unfortunately. Oops.
I'm kind of... yeah, you also have to leave them with Omni.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, because I'm pretty sure the card they put on top is probably Eureka.
I'll be to the rescue with 4 Tomb, 1 City.
4 Tomb, 1 City? Oh, thank you. Okay, so they're preordaining. So they have Eureka next turn. If they have only show and tell,
they fetched.
Yeah, but I think the top.
I know, but that means they're forcible that they didn't use on forever. Like
sure.
That's. Like they're just chaining through the non-Eureka cards that we knew about. We didn't like. It's just fresh cards. I mean, we're attacking for 3. Probably just leaving up Oppo.
Yeah, I think we're probably going to die. If they found another big thing, but I don't.
We might have enough power that we can.
I guess we could just Eureka all this shit into play, right?
Yeah, get them.
All right, time for. Was it Hired Assassin?
Hired Blade. M19 draft medium star. Therapy on Omni while they're tapped out an option? Yes, but I
think it's just bad to get up.
I don't really care about their Omni. Yeah.
I don't think the Omni actually matters. All right.
Yeah.
Do you cast Dungeoneer? Probably not, actually. Right? Like, because it just plays into...
I mean, I would have cast it, gotten an Explorer off of it.
Okay. Well, I didn't even consider that because my plan was to just cast this. Really?
Sure, that's fine. Oh, did they fetch Sanctuary?
Yeah.
Sanctuary or Preordain?
Yes. Gross. They bottomed both
Okay.
again, so it looks like they're kind of just dying.
They are just going to be defeated by
Flash 3/2s.
good old Higher Blade. Just given the business.
Whisper Agent's probably the best one of that bunch, right?
Yes, Whisper Agent was a very good Hired Blade.
What was that? Simic, Omni-EurekaTell? Was that in the player draw? I don't even remember.
You were on the play.
It matters.
This is some of the most mediocre wins of all I've seen in a long time. I mean, I guess the Nicol Bolas wins are.
Nicol Bolas fucking pulled its weight in that first match. Holy shit. Oh, Actually, is his hand good?
I think it is.
Well, how do you play it? Like,
I would probably just play turn Trailblazer and for Rector later, right?
Sure.
Like,
okay, yeah.
you just go like Swamp
Petal go, right? Yeah.
I don't even know if I'd play the Petal, but
Well, what if they just have like a random Trinisphere or some nonsense?
whatever. Sure. Yes, you win. If they have Trinisphere, I would play the Petal.
There's Moonstompy.
That's true.
What the fuck? Oh god.
It's fine, Jarvis. We'll just draw Cabal. You're supposed to draw Cabal Therapy. Yeah, Cavern Human, the Spellbinder.
I guess we'll find out if it's red-green lands soon. Gruul lands, I guess. Nope, it's mulch again.
It's just always mulch. You're supposed to take mulch, right?
Yes. Well, actually, hold on.
They can crop
they can crop it into combo, right? If they have in their main. Some people don't play it, which I think is maniacal as fuck, but I think I'm obligated to take a crop rotation.
Yeah, they just literally get it next.
Yeah. They're a 3-color? Question mark. Sometimes they have blue for like Flusterstorm. Alright. We're probably gonna get destroyed this game.
What did they hit?
These 3. So they can waste
Wasteland,
that.
Stage, and Maze?
Yeah, it just buys them so much time is the problem.
I mean, if we draw Cabal Therapy next turn, or Dark, or Tower, I won't pay.
No, I don't think the game's about that anymore.
Jarvis, they made a sack outlet for us.
They did, so I'm gonna cast it.
Yeah.
Oh right, I can tap it for many colors. This is a Sandstep Citadel now. Do I play the Petal out? No. Well, of course you would think that.
No, I would guess that it's everyone outside the Northeast because these are the people who can't play Tabernacle anywhere else.
Does Mid-Atlantic count as Northeast? Waste was drawn. Maze was played. So this is their hand.
Oh no, they were supposed to. They screwed up. We have to kill Explore. Or do we kill? No, because they can get.
I'm getting this right, like.
Yeah, obviously.
I think I just have to kill the Exploration and hope they just can't field me fast enough. Because if you don't get that,
don't they have stage crop rot and then you die? I mean, actually,
no,
they don't make mana. So
they've used all of their crop rotations.
Isn't one in exile? I guess that costs 1 million mana and they don't get to do that. So yeah, just get Nikki B.
Yeah.
That's a really good draw.
Is it? We can't. I mean,
We might actually just cast it and name Thespians.
Yeah, that would be my plan. Yeah, but okay. Fuck. Well, actually, okay. I'm just gonna kill the stage this turn.
Yep. You're gonna draw a land, and you're gonna play an. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, you kill stage. Yeah.
They're gonna crop rot it away, but that's fine because that forces the crop rotation. Then you just play Peacekeeper, naming Thespian stage, and then like it's kind of hard for them to do it.
Yep, exactly. I have to read the text of Nicol Bolas Planeswalker.
Yeah.
And what the ultimate costs. 9?
Yeah, we could do it
they're
next
done. They might actually have enough permanents to survive, but we're gonna play an already Peacekeeper and name.
It's still Thespian stage, right? Like, what else? Like, do you want to name fucking Waterlogged Grove?
I was thinking you might name a fetch land, but you probably just name stage. I haven't really thought about how many zombies they can actually.
Oh, right. We get to see their hand. I forgot about that.
Oh, right. That is the text of the card. Reading the card explains the card. Oh, wait.
I don't care about any of those. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
This deck is fucking delightful. I'm glad you talked me into it. This is like quality nonsense of the week.
They're done? Here. They're done? They didn't want to keep playing?
Alright, Kaya can exit.
They could have made 2 zombies.
We decided
entire zombies. Yeah.
The bone shards definitely should not be in this deck, I think, after having played.
Plus 2 mace.
plus 2 mace. Oh my god. This Arena Rector really is. Maybe I should have played this at that Pro Tour. That would have been so delightful. Mark would have lost his fucking mind if I'd registered this deck. Well, not this. It would have been like Esper Supreme Verdict.
Mark registered freaking Steel Leaf Champion. Come on.
That deck was not very good, unfortunately. Let's see. What else do I want to cut? I'm like 1 heavy right now. Maybe the third Warren doesn't come in.
I thought we said we didn't love Elite Spellbinder on the draw.
Oh, sure. It's fine. I think Leyline is like...
Anointed Peacekeeper is a messed up card, but like in the good way. Really like that card. Really good design.
So I told Stu to play 4 of that card in Vintage EW and he top-aided, because if you cast it turn 1 versus Bazaar, they're fucking dead. Like,
yes.
Other people didn't play 4, I just couldn't understand why.
It's so good. Like, you don't even need to, like, oh my god.
I mean, Stu did lose to Stoneforge Mystic and then top-8 in a semi-mirror, so, like, that is, like, kind of awkward. Like, yeah. Obviously Stoneforge is, like, a good card to have in those mirror matches.
Yeah, that's true, but, you know. Not losing to Bazaar, also powerful.
I wonder if you do want the 4th Phyrexian Tower, honestly, but I don't know. It's too hard for me to figure.
That's a lot of Phyrexian Tower. It's legendary, Jarvis. Have you ever drawn 2 of the same legendary land? It's just untenable.
Yeah, I have. It's not a big deal. You discard the other one to Mox Diamond.
Yes, I understand that your second Tabernacle at Pendrell Vale.
I've never played 2-tab in that deck. I played 2-tab in a bunch of Vintage decks because that's how Vintage used to work.
Weren't you supposed to play like 3 or 4 at some point in time?
Yeah, but fortunately they stopped doing that. Like basically you look at the MTGO list, they all have 1 to 2 tab sideboard now instead of like 3+. That's
fair.
Oh, 2 Guys Cradle says hi.
No, that doesn't work. That's not the same.
That's cheating because that's like a Dark Ritual.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that's like saying I drew Ancient Tomb and Dark Ritual. That's a thing that happens in the...
This is a very slow hand. Probably should just ship, like, look for some fast mana, right?
Close.
Do you think it's close? I guess if you knew your top...
Yeah, I would mulligan. Yeah, it's fine. Your best card's in your... It's so much worse. Go to 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna just bottom both of the 2 of the Rectors because I don't think like multiple.
Yeah, they are not good in multiples. I agree.
What did Academy Rector look like? Did it look like this? No, it didn't. It's like the person with the wig, right?
What?
Academy Rector is a...
Absolutely not.
What am I thinking of?
It's an old lady wagging her finger at you. Maybe writing with a quill. It was also an old person.
Are you sure they don't have a wig? Oh, I thought it was a wig, but it's just gray hair. That's what it is.
Oh, it's holding a pair of glasses because every card in the Urza set has glasses. Jarvis thinks every old person is wearing a wig.
All right, Ari, I'll let you pick the name.
Mulch. Wait, hold up. Yes, hold on. This might be a crop rot position. Think about it. I don't really want to play the mulch guessing game, honestly. I don't even know how big of a deal. Like, it looks like they're stunted on green sources, and therefore we should be aiming for like whatever card gets them out of that the fastest, which is probably crop rot.
Yeah. Well, also I think crop rotation is the card most likely to beat us. Oh, there's just a surgical. Okay. For those of you who don't know, you can counter Arena Rector with surgical extraction.
It's fine. We're just going to kill them with unlicensed hearse.
That's my plan. Oh god, that's actually that doesn't matter.
What did they flip?
No, the Wasteland matters. Wasteland Grove. They ringleadered us.
They just like 4 arbitrary cards.
Yeah, just 4 lands and discard 2 of them, so it was not that big of a deal.
I would cavern.
Yeah. I think my Lauren or my tower is more important than my cavern. Personally.
I agree.
By the way, they have another waste, which is somewhat problematic, but whatever.
They have 2. This is their second. They don't have 3. It's just 2.
Yeah, it's just 2.
That's why we play 22 lands, Jarvis.
It is why we play 22 lands. It's kind of funny that I think this card scales.
Is this deck actually good? I don't know.
I also don't know. Who asked it?
Oh, someone in chat. That's why we're here. Yeah. We're doing the science.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. I think I should just play my way.
Two great tastes that taste great together. Waste you beside you your car.
I don't think they're ever gonna beside you my car.
No.
Oh.
They're going to beside you your car right now. Grove, right? Yeah.
Yeah, all of the utility lands, like the fucking like stomping ground doesn't matter. All right, I guess I get
the swamp, right? Oh yeah, you can get scrubland. Yeah.
I think I should get scrubland because I'm already vulnerable to wasteland as it is.
Yep, I agree. Our plan is to like play Loran and then use it to therapy their surgical, and then yep.
They're gonna waste us again, I guess, but that's fine. Like that's just delaying tactics. Like every time they do this, is just a 2 for 1 for us. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, they are not getting anywhere. No one is accomplishing anything.
Well, so the theory here, I think, for them is the minute they draw an exploration, it works out. All right, I'm just gonna cast this. The minute they draw an exploration, they can like sort of pull ahead.
We just wait, right? Like, there's a decent chance. Yeah, we just wait on this. We might want to tap it. Like we're gonna get punishing fired.
No, these decks don't play it. The way they're
Car is already in danger due to high winds, and now I have to worry about that from Moto. I would have. It's fine. I continue. We want to draw a card right now, right? With Loran.
Well, I can hit them, right? As vigilance.
Oh yes, you hit them. Yes, yeah.
So, if you all have played any standard, This is actually one of the defining cards in the standard format, which is kind of goofy, but that's because of Fable and whatever. I've attacked a lot with Lauren recently. I've also drawn a lot of cards with Lauren. Okay.
Oh, baby.
So we... therapy, right?
Therapy them. Yep, therapy them.
This beats all number of surgical extractions, which is kind of funny as well.
Yes. Including the one that you probably put right into their hand.
Okay.
It shows... Good choice.
But I'm still going to name surgical because I think that's the only card that matters.
I agree.
Like, they would always do this, but if they have a second one, they might not fire off the second one, hoping that we don't name it, right?
Exactly. The other option would be to name +2, but, you know.
Okay, they have a bunch of lands. These 5.
Take your opponent and put them directly in the graveyard.
This actually seems like a heinous matchup for lands. Like, I don't understand.
Jarvis, when was the last time you built your lands list to defeat Nicol Bolas Planeswalker?
I will say probably never. Although a lot of my lists have like a bunch of endurances, which does shut off this nonsense.
Not against Cabal Therapy, the green land, right?
Yeah.
Actually, shoot, we messed up. I did not count that they had 5 lands that were uniquely typed in their hand. They could draw Mana Bond right here. We would have screwed up.
Oh, so I should kill Field of the Dead. That's what you're saying.
Yep.
Oh!
Fine.
Fine.
We'll do it the hard way.
We'll go get our other one, which is worse versus you, but still works.
The fact that they boarded in frickin' Pyroblast
that's kind of cute.
Is just a delight. I really do appreciate that.
I think that's actually kind of smart. Like, there's so few cards.
Yeah, I just thought it was really funny.
The thing is, we're actually exposed to late. Oh, no, we aren't. We have Caracas. So I guess if they draw Waste. Okay, they didn't want to play anymore.
They're done. It did not.
That was so insane. They fucking Pyroblasted our Nicol Bolas.
Listen, little bro showed up, and then big bro showed up to finish the job. My gosh. I accidentally made us play a good deck, didn't I?
I'm not sure. Well, I think there's a lot of good things about the deck, is what I would actually say, right? I think Arena Rector is kind of
totally fair.
Arena Rector is a messed up card, and the initiative creature that we can play is still messed up, and Fast Man is still good. Like, actually...
A Dark Ritual is a powerful magic card.
I mean, yes, you know that.
We cannot play Valky Tybalt the way we want because it is a creature while in the library. Just like Grist.
I'm still mad that Bring to Light Valky works. I'm mad, bro.
I believe it.
I mean, it's just fucking nonsense. You know that.
Yes.
You could at least still get Grist with Rector?
No, it is a creature instead of a planeswalker, I believe.
You know what? Who knows?
Oh, in addition, it is a planeswalker.
Oh, okay. In addition,
I actually don't know.
I didn't know that. What's the purpose?
What is the purpose of Bone Shards?
It's a good question.
To sacrifice a creature, discard a card, or destroy a creature or planeswalker.
Yeah, I think it's kind of bad, but like there might not be a better option. You know what? Why don't we just play Innocent Blood? Wait, no, that's the same card. Never mind.
Why don't we just play like Swords to Plowshare?
Yeah, I mean Plow is a good card. Like, I don't think you ever care about giving your opponent like 3 to 8 life in this deck, right? Like, it seems mostly irrelevant.
Yeah, I would put Swords to Plowshares or a similar magic card into.
Play Village Rites.
I don't want to sack anything except the Rector. That's
I think Village Rites is not good. Like, drawing 2 random cards
you're describing the card you're describing is 1 with nothing. Like, it's just a 1 with nothing with the right text for this deck.
Oh, I think this is a Death and Taxes player. Oh, wait, it's 80 cards. Okay, I'm gonna say,
I would mulligan.
yeah, this hand fucking sucks. Well, this hand also sucks. It's 5 to go. I mean, like, this probably doesn't beat Death and Taxes either, but I don't foresee going to 4 beating Death and Taxes as well, right?
Beat on Ancient.
Yeah. I'm gonna...
Well, no. You want to bottom 2 Caverns and lead on Ancient.
Yeah.
Your goal is just entirely to get them to Wasteland the 8.
Team kill time?
We're going to get mushed. That's not true, actually. I don't think your opponent can defeat Ugin the Spirit Dragon.
Yeah, but you know what we're missing? Like, all of that
The
combo.
ability to put Ugin onto the battlefield?
Yes, we're nowhere close to that. But I also agreed that Ugin strategically dominates their deck if we get to that point. I'm casting my upper agent.
Play... Yeah,
do I get Swamp?
No reason to not play your 3/2.
I guess I get Swamp, yeah.
Ooh, Woe Strider that you could find. There's probably a better sack.
Yeah, no. Caleb had Woe Strider in the deck, which is not surprising.
Well, I don't know. I think that you probably want a card that doesn't cost 3 in that.
Ooh, that was the punish for getting Swamp.
It's fine. We had to get... I don't know. I don't want to get Wastelanded. Arc it here and play the Recruiter?
And just get Rector and hope to draw a sack outlet? Because I don't want to, like, go long versus setup, right? Like, I don't think getting a random creature does very much.
Yeah, and you can't get dungeon... Yeah. That's my thought, right? Like, I don't know. Do you...
No, I think it's good. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, like, you kind of don't even want to play the Ancient Tomb until you draw the sack outlet, but yeah, continue. Because, like, you don't want to play the Rector until you can,
Yeah, but the problem is, like, it's a multi-stage thing.
I'm aware. I just don't want to put the Rector on.
Yeah, no, I agree, because you just lose to Plow every time then. Like,
yeah, I also don't want to put, like, I don't... I guess they used a Wasteland and are playing 80 cards. So I guess putting Ancient Tomb onto the battlefield is not the word.
Yeah, you say that, then you get, like, fucking Field of Ruined from them or some nonsense.
I don't want to trade hits against our opponent with the Initiative. I don't even know if... Ooh.
So do you play it now? Or do you wait?
I would play the Ancient...
Wait. Well, so if we play the Ancient Tomb, do we play the Rector?
No. I just want to draw any mana source after that.
Yeah. Oh, I guess literally any mana source works, so... Do you strap up on other runes and attack? I guess
don't know
not.
what they're doing.
Okay. Well, this makes sense. Maybe they'll flicker list my Recruit of the Guard. So this is to leave up Plow. Which is fine.
Little do they know, we have a plan.
Works.
Yep. Ugin, the Spirit Dragon. And you blow up the... It doesn't matter, actually.
I mean, I attempt to...
Wrong one. That's the right one.
It won't even let me pay the cost all the way through because I don't have, like, a card to display.
I'm just making sure, Jarvis. Honechar's Redemption Arc immediately.
This is a good showing for that. So -3.
It's kind of unfortunate that we have to lose both of our creatures, but
it's fine. Whatever.
Like,
it's so hard for their deck to beat this setup.
They can't. They might have a Revoker. That's a lie.
No, that most of the people cut Revoker from the deck, so it's like kind of hard for them to get out of this.
I'm just, like I said, they might. I never said they do. They might.
Plain cycling.
This is good. This is the classic Umezawa's Jite versus Oblivion Stone level. Air creature.
I'm trying to. Do I play this out? Can I draw?
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to figure it out, but I don't think it matters very much.
I don't think so either. I didn't break anything. I just copied the people who break the format.
Yeah, HanktheObese is a genius. Clearly.
Shining Shoal.
Shining Shoal, Chancellor of the NX.
Modern.
Okay, I guess I have to -3 this turn, because they probably get Culture Complete, which is one way that they could... Trailblazer's Torch lets them take the initiative, but I think we can probably... Oh, so actually, what I should do is sandbag this until after they play theirs.
Why?
Because
let them, because you just -3 play the Seasoned Dungeoneer, and then
sure, yeah.
What are they gonna tap for a torch?
Well, so I guess I could get punished by Solitude. Yeah, I have to -3. I think the question is if we can actually.
The cards are Trailblazer's Torch and Question.
Yeah, so they could put Solitude into their hand, Solitude that, then play the Torch? And then we might lose? Yeah, I'm just
over multiple turns. I think you're okay.
Alright, I'm probably overthinking it then, right?
The problem play is actually them getting to 6 mana and, like, actually, no, Yorion looping, like, Yorion plus Karakas versus Ugin, they actually win that fight.
Yeah, so I guess we just have to do this to force the issue. Alright, no basics left. Very well.
Yep.
Oh, they signaled Plow before? Oh, actually, one of their cards is Plow. Almost for sure, right? So we shouldn't have cast this.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay, I didn't want to cast it. I couldn't explain why, and now we're going to probably... Alright. Okay,
I would attack.
Well,
I would attack first and make them play.
Oh, right. Yep. Oh, they didn't have it? They just fucking bluffed us that one turn? Guess I leave that on top. Just getting more idiots is fine, right?
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Do you forge or lost well? Probably lost well.
That's scry. We just left a card on top. No.
Okay, fine. Yeah, you're right. Forge. Oh, it auto targets because there's only one target.
Yeah, we're just playing more stuff.
Trap! Exclamation point.
The exclamation point is the most important part.
It's very funny because people suggested Glacial Chasm was good versus Initiative. I'm just like, what happens if they trap you 4 times? And then no one had a good answer for me.
Is there Yorion still in the exile zone?
They haven't put it in their hand, if that's what you're asking.
Yes. Our opponent is just like dying to the stupidest assortment of cards.
This deck is a delightful. This seems good. This seems fine. It's like not as good as it actually looks, but I think it's still pretty good. This kills stuff, so you can't side it out. I think you just leave all 3 in, probably.
I don't. One of them is bad. It's probably Kaya. Like, are they gonna kill a Planeswalker directly? Ugin just gains control of the creature. That's just better, right?
Okay. So if I exile it... Oh, it makes it a 1... Oh, this fucking sucks. Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, I had to read the card. I did not actually know what it did.
You can probably cut, like, a Loran, I guess.
I know, I like having them...
Need to.
What about just
I think you only want 2, right? Like, also, like, as a standalone card, it's... I don't know.
No 1 Dark Ritual? No, I cut 2 Mox Diamonds for 2 Dark Ritual, and they felt a lot better, I think.
We'll cut Spellbinders, I think. I don't know.
Don't?
Cut Peacekeeper. Sorry. Peacekeeper's worse than Spellbinder here.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, just cut all those and leave the Loran. Oh no, that's 60.
Do I want one of these over the 4th Spellbinder?
Nah, no, this is fine.
Yeah, Council's Judgment out of them is a reason... Oh, this sounds fucking atrocious.
Jarvis, what about the 4th Phyrexian Tower? We rolled the 5 that game, right, Jarvis?
Yeah, and well, I mean, I think realistically, what actually matters is the strategy matters way
Dumpstered
more.
our opponent.
Yeah, I mean, Ugin. Okay, I guess
thumbs up.
Yeah, what am I shipping? Probably Cavern number 2.
Why not just double Cavern again?
Right, I have to ship 2 cards. That's right. So we're waiting until 5 mana, right?
Because you drew that Plague Engineer, you want to play your basics first. You might want to play the plane. I don't know what's in these 80 card decks and like I don't know. Every time my opponent does this, I expect them to have freaking Arbiter or some nonsense.
I don't think they play Arbiter. I think they just this card doesn't really matter versus me. I'm gonna just play the fetch.
I agree. You might want to fetch. I don't know. Whatever. They aren't gonna mind censor you. Kaya's really, it plays only exact opposite ways. There's multiple 3 mana Kayas.
I'll give you a hint. I should not fetch a basic versus Field of Ruin, because then my next land gets fielded for free.
Yep.
Do you know the standard? Okay, I think I'm probably going to just name Elemental.
I would name Elemental, but I would not fetch here. I would actually just draw because you actually want to draw.
Yeah, no. Right, I want to get to 5 lands because I think that is how you win the game most of the time versus them. Oh, that's probably.
I would hold that so
that they don't know. Right. The information matters too much. Flametongue Kavu. Oh, okay, so there's a standard deck that plays 8 of these. It just like tries to prey upon the fact that the 3-color decks do not operate.
If that's actually a functional thing.
I don't know. Monoid and Sinners. That is the deck. I tested it a little bit. It seems fine? Question mark.
Jarvis.
I see.
Don't play the tower. Right?
Wait.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, I have to because of the field, right? If I play planes, they'll field me?
I think I would rather have the tower. Like, you're supposed to play the planes, they'll field you, and the next turn you can play the tower and sack the Loran and get the 5 mana.
I see. Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah. So my issue with the mono white deck in Standard, and Dom and I talked about this on the pod this week. If you want to listen to us talk about everything in Standard, is that I think that any edge you gain with mono white against Grixis is so marginal that you could gain the same edge by just being better at Grixis than your opponent and playing the mirror. And everything you do to beat Grixis costs you so much against every other deck in the format. Like, you start having to cut down every card that costs less than, 3 mana from your deck because you aren't allowed to get Corpse Appraised, and, I don't know. Back for 2.
Do we also, both draw a card?
No. I don't want to do that yet. I would do that on their end step, maybe, but not now.
Sure. Okay. Well, I sort of care about Vile because I think it's one of the ways they can contest Ugin, right?
Sure, but you can get there later. I don't think Standard is necessarily a Grixis cesspool because I think that the Legends decks are very good, and the other decks actually play pretty well. Like aggro decks. I don't really know why, but they do. So, here, I think you are... I would main phase Loran and see if you hit.
Makes sense.
If you hit a land, then this game gets released.
Okay.
That is a land. Hold up. How do we want to order this? I would Cabal Therapy them.
What do you want to name? Just I guess I probably would name Swords to Plowshares. Oh no, they've already used one.
It's not even good.
Maybe just Recruiter of the Guard?
Yeah, I would just name whatever their best card to cast next.
Solitude, Skyclave, Plains, Aether Vial. So probably flashback on Solitude because that is a way to...
I don't think... So I would actually just give them with those cards and just Bone Shards down their dragon.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. I kind of want a Nicol Bolas. No.
Nicol Bolas, I don't think is actually that good.
Are we just... is Ugin good here?
What does Nicol Bolas do?
Pluses?
So what do you want to plus on? Just Aether Vial?
Ether Vial, a land? Yeah. Like,
sure.
I think that getting Bolas to ultimate is the best way to win this game, right?
Okay, sure. I believe that. If they start playing creatures into it, that's fine.
I would hit the Vial because it cuts their mana off the best. It's very hard for them to expend their resources if you do this. Yeah, Mishra's Foundry is the best reason to not play Gruul.
Okay, so they have a Solitude, which they're trying to ambush my thing with, but that's fine. I guess I can force the issue with this.
You can force the issue by sacrificing, or you would attack with Loran.
Sure. I don't think I want them to draw a card because that just
no, I agree.
So I'll just therapy them for Solitude,
yes.
Right? Yeah.
Well, if they cast it in response, then you name Skyclave. But yeah.
Sure. Yeah. No. Like they have to cast Solitude here. Like it's just so awful if they don't like try to contest the Nicol Bolas, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many fucking Skyclaves. I had forgotten that. Right.
They have Vile Caracas?
Yeah, it's fine. And then I just -2 in the
game.
No.
I don't really want to do that because if they draw Flicker Wisp, I kind of just want to plus. Like, that forces them into a spot where they actually have to get through, like... if they just keep trading Solitude damage for Bolas pluses, the game, like, you're gonna win. You're just not gonna be able to do
it. Do you want to play...
Spellbinder? Yeah, Spellbinder because it's the one that... they had a Caracas, so you can't play Loran. So you have to play Spellbinder here to actually contest their attacker.
Right. That's fine.
They even banned the last Mutavault instead.
That one was pretty good, though.
Should have Flashback Therapy last turn once we decided to blow up a Vial. Maybe. I don't know. Well, that's a good question.
They have Yorion in hand now, by the way, but that's fine.
Okay. And they conceded.
Wow, this is like moving 4-0. What the fuck, Ari?
Jarvis.
I mean, to be fair, this matchup seems not that easy for Death and Taxes, right? Like, it seems...
No, we have played a lot of decks that cannot defeat Nicol Bolas or Ugin the Spirit.
Like, Arena Rector is just nonsense. Do you have to buy Scrublands, Danny? I don't know. Like, my advice to you is you should just do what makes you happy in playing Legacy. That's, like, the actual answer. I guess if the question is, does winning make you happy? I'm not sure this deck actually wins more than, like, the other decks you've been playing. Ninjas is secretly difficult, so dodge that. Okay. Apparently the Ninjas matchup is bad for this deck.
I believe that. It's not secret. Everyone knows now. Oh boy. Two people voted 5-0 Jarvis.
Oh, they could get rich.
They could. They could go big time. 1-67. Jarvis. We're in it for them.
Well, you know that, like, channel points aren't created. Like, it's actually just zero sum, right?
Jarvis, we're in it for them. I don't even know who it was.
Roided Dead Guy Ale, new best deck in the market. Wow, this is like... To describe this as Dead Guy Ale is like... It's a very weird evolution of the original Dead Guy Ale deck. Dragon Guy Ale.
Oh, actually, 2 people. Yes. Okay. It looks like it is basic swamps and someone who is potentially getting 67 under 10 points.
Oh, God. I'm just playing against all of the friends from the Discord.
Jarvis, it's farm time. Is this hand good against them?
Well, it's 61 cards. I don't think it's that deck. Like, it can't be Death and
Don't
Taxes.
think it's Taxes?
No.
It could be.
It's really no.
I mean,
it's
we just go 2 and Petal go, right?
Yeah.
Or wait, no, go, because we... Yeah, this is right.
Red-Green Initiative? I wonder what happens in that matchup. I don't want to think about it too much. No, this is Bant Blade, I think. Do I even want...
Whatever.
It's like Bant Stoneblade with the torch.
Got it.
And just like Bant cards.
Do we take the initiative next turn, or are we supposed to just oppo? I kind of want to just oppo and then play the Spellbinder and then have a better setup for when
I agree.
So that we don't just get like...
Yeah, plow attack,
yeah,
you know?
Exactly. Do they have waste in their deck?
I don't think so. No, I don't think those decks do that anymore. Because I think they're trying to...
I'm just used to the Legacy where every Bant deck has 2 frickin' wastelands.
Yeah, I remember those days. Because it made the Storm pilots struggle a little bit more, you know?
My only concern is that this is our only white source ever. You know?
Huh. Why are you laughing so much?
They're lands!
I think I should just take Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath.
Why not just take a cantrip?
Oh, actually, that makes more sense, doesn't it? Probably Ponder, then?
Ponder, yeah. Because it's the one that lets them shuffle. What are they gonna do? Brainstorm? Dead?
Dead?
Brainstorm. Fetch. Oh, no!
Wait, did they fetch on turn 1? No, they didn't.
No!
This worked out well for us. Wow, Opposition Agent is real bullshit, isn't it?
Your whole deck is real bullshit, but yes.
Yeah, it's just... I mean, this is like... This really is Dead Guy Ale, but for 2023 sensibilities, right?
Dead Guy... Yes. It's Dead Guy Ale, but you feel good when you play it. Brainstorm Pondered, chose to shuffle.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty likely, right? Like... Oh, that's not original.
I would take the initiative.
Yeah.
I would leave a creature on default.
Yeah, I think so. Probably
the Oppo agent because it
probably
doesn't trade with the
Spellbinder, right?
No, you leave the Oppo agent because they can't attack Nobling.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
They also don't have another white source in any of this deck.
Well, they might.
They can't fetch it.
Right.
Sure.
Obviously, they can't fetch it, but. God, this deck is fucking nonsensical.
Our hand is the best part of this whole equation.
This deck is fucking nonsensical as shit. Holy fuck. Let's see. This is fine.
I don't know if it's good, but it's fine.
I think this is actually a matchup where we shouldn't cut this, by the way.
Should not?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. My thought was that because of that, you like Peacekeeper can retro, like you can Peacekeeper into a Stoneforge, right? Like that was my. I guess Spellbinder works too. Never mind. Why do you want to lore in? What are you lore inning? Their torch, like their batters? I don't know. That's a lot of lore.
Okay, maybe like this then.
I don't know. Like, is there a card you like? Do we want to cut one of the Planeswalkers? I guess Kaya might actually be.
Actually, I'll cut Kaya for fucking Peacekeeper, whatever, or Lauren. Which do you want?
Like, do they have a card that could destroy a Planeswalker? I would get a second Lauren. I don't
know. Levi is like, people be like, if I go to league, my deck is great, and this is the league. Yeah, I don't know. The actual thing I'm learning, Levi, that is that you can't really dispute is that Arena Rector is kind of a messed up Magic card. That's what I'm actually learning.
Yeah.
Have I activated a Kaya ability this week? No. No Kaya has entered the battlefield. Wow, this is a fucking...
We haven't had a Kaya in our deck for more than one game a match. Oh, hello.
Hello to a different hand, right? Like this hand.
What? No. What? You just turn two. You can turn 2 Dungeoneer, right?
Is that even good enough?
I don't know. Like this hand looks great. Like what do you mean? You draw a sack outlet? Yeah, whatever. You draw another Dark Ritual on the land, and then you got a stew going.
Stu Stummers was here earlier.
Play Marsh Flats, and then the next turn we go Cavern Engineer, I guess.
Well, we play the Dark Rit first, obviously.
Yes, I'm aware.
This might be a tougher one, Ari. I think we might be getting completed. Indeed.
You just Dark Rit into Spellbinder.
Yeah, I guess I have to do that. I should just fetch, I think, because like we don't actually want to draw lands.
It's close, but I agree, yeah. Being on the draw is bad.
Bampo.
BAMPO.
Okay, so the joke in a lot of the chats...
gosh.
Okay, so yes. the joke is the name of this deck is actually Bampo, which is short for Bant Tempo. Don't ask. That's all you need to know. I guess it's time to take... Oh, fuck, they have another Stone Forge?
You just have to take Cauldron, right?
Yeah, I mean, Cauldron just fucking kills me.
Yeah, it's just gone forever. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're Jarvis, when we cast the Seasoned Dungeoneer, you know what we're doing with it? We're finding a land.
And then we're playing...
Cast Ugin.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not... Yeah, we'll eventually get there.
Last week
We're in no rush.
Last week I hardcast an Archon of Cruelty off all of the fast mana.
If you draw a Dark Ritual, we get to cast it next.
Yeah, I mean, Ugin is unbeatable from his decks. Prismatic Ending and killing Ugin the Spirit Dragon. Wait, what the fuck do they play? Oh, Plow's gone, that's what it is. Okay. So, I don't really want to cast this. Oh wait, no.
They can
no, yeah. So I guess I just really cast this. I guess I could just cast this. Like, do they even want to attack into this?
No, and they don't have a 4th color, so yeah, I'm here for that.
So do I just cavern it out? Well, I guess I know. Yeah, I guess whatever. It doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter.
I hope they attack.
Well, I don't think Lilino is going to attack into a fucking search for a Planeswalker card, but...
Jarvis, you never know.
Sometimes you do know.
This is great. This magic is Richard Garfield intended.
I don't think Richard Garfield intended any of this. Well, we can't Rector the Ugin if the Ugin's in our hand.
Oh. No, that doesn't matter.
Wait, did they... So they missed a 6-point attack, I guess? They probably just clicked through it.
Yeah.
Which is fine. You know, shit happens. Alright, so their hands...
No, their card is a...
Oh, wait, 1, 2, 3...
We did it.
4,
Jarvis,
5, 6, 8...
Onto the stack.
Alright, fine. Is this...
3, by the way.
Is this just ad nauseum tendrils in disguise?
Jarvis, the joke is that in 2023, every card is Tendrils of Agony.
That is the joke, yeah.
X equals 3, Jarvis.
God, this really is the best screenshot deck, isn't it? Wait, fuck. I'm sorry, Louis. I'm sorry. He's a friend of mine. That's why I am sorry. It's really just brutal. Like, it's fucking nonsensical.
I like how that screenshot includes the part where it says Samwise GG casts Ugin the Spirit Dragon.
Alright.
Okay.
I think we have that one locked down. I think it's safe to
Mine's
cast our...
better.
I think it's safe to cast Seasoned Dungeoneer now, probably.
I mean, if we draw a...
Why did this happen, Ari? Why? My only regret is actually not buying Arena Rectors when Battle Bond came out. Do you think this is the first time in combination that lands to cast Ugin the Spirit Dragon? I don't know, probably.
It's pretty close. That was... Oh, boy. Jarvis, are you glad I made you do this?
I mean, obviously I'm glad, because 5-0s don't come free. I guess they did come
this
free.
time.
What the fuck was this shit? Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna tell Honorog he should probably stream this deck at some point.
Yes. Oh, that was a delight.
Yeah, we did get a lot of concessions, but that's because Ugin the Spirit Dragon...
It's not really a concession if your opponent is defeated. Like, you're allowed to leave at any time. Just, sometimes it's the turn before you leave. I think this deck feels like it's actually, like, close enough to real that, yeah. I just want to say the 5-0s won 1,000,000%. Yes, I agree.
Well...
You have to open the chest if you 5-0 the league, or is that how this works?
I don't know. One sec. I guess so. Sure. It doesn't really matter very much.
Yeah. This is... I could not have drawn it up any...
I mean, I think this deck is also a good case for the London Mulligan being kind of nonsensical as well. But
yes,
that has a lot to do with it, I feel like, right?
Yes. Those are some cards we opened.
Yeah, they were... you remember Mojo Stow? Was that it? Yeah, that was it. Mojo Stow.
I did not play a lot of Mojo. I played a lot of Joe, and I played a lot of... let's rephrase. I played a decent amount of Joe, and I played a lot of... I did not enjoy the Stow part.
The Stow part was pretty bad, but Mojo was fine. Obviously, Momir is, like, kind of goated. Or it used to be. I don't know now. I don't know anymore, honestly, but when I played a lot of it, and, like, it was good. London Mole has issues in the world where every card is Tendrils of Agony. That's the best way of putting it, Matt. Of course, Matt understands. Yeah, every card's Tendrils. Every card is... I don't know. Fucking... Wait, was that 5-0-10-0? No, we lost that game! No, because the first game we drew only lands in a row, remember?
Yes. How many Legacy players have... Wasn't there a Scrubland deck sometime recently?
How many... some Reanimator decks play 4 Scrubland. No, they don't even play 4. Trying to think. I think some people built, like, basically Scam and Legacy, and they might have had 4 Scrubland. If that makes sense. Like, basically the equivalent of the Rector Scam deck, but, with not Arena Rector, but, like, Ephemerate and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I can't believe this happened. Yeah, fucking... This card did not matter. It did not matter what it was. These cards didn't matter. This mattered. This mattered. This mattered. This mattered? Okay.
Leyline?
No, every card but Leyline and Gaia's Blessing mattered, right?
I would not call Unlicensed Versus mattering. I guess it got Bosejude, but, like, that's...
It mattered because it got us a land. Otherwise, like...
That's
and
true.
then they wastelanded the same land. So, like, it matters. Alright. Let's see. Well, I don't want to start another league, but we can shoot the shit for a bit until, I guess, Doggos. Yeah. Okay, so chat, if you want to ask Ari anything, or if you want to hear, like, crazy stories, we could do either.